Oh my god, it is the final week of season 3 in my loft campaign. Oh, and it is absolutely mental. It is all kicked off, it's all up for grabs, and it is honestly crazy. If you've not followed the season up to yet, then go and get yourselves in the playlist, follow the season, because I don't want to explain loads in this. I'm really strict on myself. 10 to 15 minute videos are the maximum, aiming for 10 though. Just going to get on with it and get discussing it and start talking through it. So, a couple of things to say. First of all, Wardens, WOTG, sorry for calling you a small fellowship last week. I was blasé about it all. I didn't check how many members you had. Shout out Turin, sorry. Second thing is Variags are insane. Okay, it's everyone currently versus Variags. I don't want to show you the map. Because it's going to ruin it for you. But they are fighting everyone. They have for about 10 days now, and they still have Dolgur. Okay, and it's about 3 regions around the ring. It is insane. They deserve the ring. However, we're still damn going for it, but absolutely insane players, insane faction, and honestly amazing team to watch for next season. So respect out for Variags, they're kick-ass. So yeah, just to give you an update, really quick for everyone who's not followed or where we don't know where people are. I'm Loth. We are united with Erebor. We're having a 2v2 fair fight versus Variags Gundabad, but Rowan and Linden did not like the idea of that. They said, we're not staying out of this, we're getting involved, and did Gondor, and we are in a large war with everyone fighting each other, and the idea is that we're going Variags. Okay, so let's run through the last few days and what they've been like for me, because they have been a bit insane. So this was about 4 days ago. So it would have been about the 7th of April. It's now the 11th. And Variags said, screw the rules of not going for capitals, because you guys are betrayed us and you've teamed up with Rowan. We're not officially allies with Rowan, but it's come about where it looks like that is the case. Variags are therefore saying, forget it. If you don't want to stop fighting us and don't want a fair fight, we're going for your capital. And that's what they did here about 4 days ago. At the same time, we did Loth were trying to go for Tor. There's a lot of fights around Central Mirkwood with Erebor trying to push that. And then dropping down here, you'll see that Rowan are pushing down here into sort of like Horondor and Salvalithien. So it is honestly, it's honestly crazy. This is. There's fights literally all over the map. Flicking through these, I'll pause in a second if anything interesting happens. So you can see there, Horondor was taken. At this point, I believe Unbar down here. Also, it is still Variags. We'll hopefully see that going in a day or so. And Minas Tirith, that's where Gondor is pushing for that as well. So that's going to be an interesting fight there. Everyone trying to get towards Dol. Trying to get towards the ring and getting a decent fight with Variags. Because Variags have got bonus tiles, bonus resources, bonus damages, everything. So that's 4 days ago. Going on to day 2 then. Linden have made progress over here. Really good. They got their regions back. We're looking over here, you can see within 24 hours from before, where they were fighting on the by the neutral area, they had broken through all the way to the Loth capital and taken it overnight. It's insane. And this is where, I'll be honest, honestly, Witch King does need a nerf. Witch King shouldn't be able to solo 300 tiles with one hit. It shouldn't be able to walk up to a capital and probably destroy about 5 armies in one hit. Some big whale Witch Kings and Saurons walk in and they can literally wipe it. 4 or 5 players can wipe the whole thing in a few attacks. It is mental. I'll shut up, carry on giving you the updates. Erebor did take Central Mirkwood, which is awesome. Loth took Tor, but they did lose the capital. Loth did, and it sucks. Variags, I think that play of taking Loth capital should have happened probably a few days prior to this, and I think it'd be very different of where we stand today, which we'll review in a minute. I believe that they should have just done that earlier. This is the thing with fair fight rules, 2 versus 2 and stuff like that. Forget the fair fight rules. If you take away the fair fight rules, what happens is it balances it out. If everyone keeps going for the ring, it balances itself out itself. So if you go for our capital, go for it. If you want to fight us for the ring, then go for it. It naturally then makes Loth look for Rowan and go, please, can we ally? And Rowan's like, you know what, we asked a few days ago, you said no, but it's both in our best interest now. So this is what I said before, forget the fight rules. If everyone still goes for the ring all the time, you'll get these great alliances and these great fights and great seasons. So that was that. Did I miss anything down there? Minas Tirith still standing for Variags. This was 2 days ago from now. They took Upper Anduin Vale. We lost the Eagles, which was gutting because I did my Eagles video before we did it though, which was good. Quite nice to be able to do that. What's wrong at the bottom here is there's blue stack coming through. Whatever. We're recording halfway through now. You can see here, Central Merc, we're trying to work towards Dol, and Rowan really pushing towards Undeeps. Loth are going to make a final grab for Karas because we've just lost Upper Anduin Vale. We've got nothing else to go for. We might as well go for our capital region back. You can see here, crazy fight between Rowan and Variags. Rowan are doing everything they can to hurt Variags so Loth can get their capital back. It's all sort of working in each other's favour. Loth distract them, Rowan distract them, and Variags, what they're amazing at, I've got to give them credit here as well, is they're great at juggling. So what they do, they know they're the strongest. Okay, they know they're the strongest. And what they do, they push people and then go somewhere else, push them, go somewhere else, push them. And what we've been able to do at the moment, they've been able to only fight 2 factions at a time. In doing that, it means they've always been able to win. They're strong enough to be able to fight 2 factions at a time, with Gundabad's help as well. But the third is always causing issues. So us, like pushing Loth to the capital and then us taking that, we're distracted for 2 days. Rowan pushing Undeeps and Erebor pushing down, that's fine. They've got 2 days of fighting them. Now they need to win that, push the Rowan out of Undeeps, and etc. And they can only fight 2 at a time then. And it's a great way of balancing it, and they're doing an amazing job of it. Lyndon taking the Shire, trying to move across, and then we've got yesterday, this is where we were, Gundabad took Tor to work towards further down towards the towards Dol and help out Variags. Over here it was Variags versus Erebor, again pushing the Erebor back as much as possible. I'm here trying to help them out a little bit. Rowan still fighting in the Undeeps with Variags, which is absolutely crazy. And then here we are, Loth are trying to get through to their capital region. That last crossing before we can get there. So yeah, it's all a bit mental, all a bit crazy. And what's that lead us to? That leads us to today. So let me switch to blue stacks. What does the map look like today? There's some big movements here. Loth have taken back their capital just like about a few hours ago. What else has happened is, on this is a big thing. So fighting Witch Kings and Wales and in evil, especially evil Wales, they go through so many of your armies. So what happens is when they fight them, they can pull them back and reinforce. What you'll find is they don't lose many troops in comparison to good. Okay, and a lot of evil would disagree with me, but in terms of fighting Wales for evil, they can go through many of your armies unscathed kind of thing and not be hurt too bad. So what's been able to be good, when they sit on the capital like Loth, we're able to throw armies at them, and we're able to hit full stacks of armies and actually kill them. They've lost a lot of units today, and I wish there was some way of me getting this battle report. I've literally worked that out as I'm on here. 2.9 million here. You can see the effort they made and that of what Loth made of trying to get, and this is what you can see. Oh my god, it's mental. 1.9, 2.8 and 2.9. You can see the strength what Variags are pushing up against. It is honestly crazy. Bringing the colours back to where it was before. I'll remove the battles so you can see a bit better. Go back to, right, cool. You can see here, absolutely crazy. So we have Rowan pushing Undeeps. We have Erebor still pushing at Central Mirkwood, and they are losing. They've lost a lot of ground, lost fortresses, everything here. So they have lost a lot. I reckon Varia is going to push for Central Mirkwood. Get Gundabad to take it, I imagine. So Gundabad can distract Erebor as much as possible. If they can do that in the next 24 hours before Loth get to Southern Anduin, there's a chance that Variags can hold on this 5 days. Linden, however, have just arrived. Gondor about to take Dagorlad, probably tonight, I imagine. They'll take that easy enough. There's strong players in Gondor. And then literally it's going to be a final dash for the finish. Like, I'm excited. I don't know, I've just blobbed on for 10 minutes. I don't know if you enjoy these videos, these updates. If you want to see more of these updates this week, let me know, and I'll try and post them maybe daily or every probably 2 days to give you an update on what's going on, what fights are happening, what progress has been made, where I think it's going. We've got 5 days, though, of trying to take Dol, and personally, I don't think we're going to make it. I think Variags will hold it. And I think we'll get there. I think we'll be there. We'll be trying to hit Dol. And I believe Variags will have enough firepower, with Gundabad as well, to hold off everyone on Dol. And with the 80 level 50 armies as well, with like 120 command. They're insane command for Good to try and fight. I don't think we're gonna take it. I don't think we're going to take it. It's going to be crazy. What do you think is going to happen? Has your Season 3 been this exciting? And honestly, respect to everyone in this server for making the last 2 weeks so fun. And I hope Variags have actually enjoyed themselves, like just from the fights they've had, and trying to hold on. Full effort. Honestly, for how many hours they put in, they deserve to win this. But I'm going to try my very best to make that happen. Everyone needs to fight Variags, which they already are. I'm not saying, I'm talking into the wind here. Tumbleweed goes past. But yeah, hashtag Pikachu if you've made it to the end of the video again. I did receive you all, and I got some messages in game, so big shout out for you guys. You do help. And again, I'm not sure if I said it before, we are now like sort of monetized on here. We've got 1,000 subscribers, so big shout out to you all for supporting the channel, and I love you all, and I shall see you soon. I think I've covered everything anyway. I think it is. We'll leave it there anyway. Catch you later.